Okay, so in the last video, we built a project instructions using the skill, the project instructions builder skill. And it gave us these following files, right? The create a report skill is just a skill that makes it easy to turn, artifacts that you've built in a chat into a report. The project instructions are the ones that live right here, right? And they should be pasted into this box. And then we have the project refinements, right? So the way to think about it is that this is kind of your baseline of layering that context, right? About the project, about the data specifically. But nuances come up, edge cases come up, and specific guardrails or definitions you might want to change. And so I found that manually updating these project instructions can be a bit cumbersome, and also keeping track of all the changes that are in there. So what I did instead was I built this refinements workflow with the use of skills. And basically what you have is two files. You have a refinements capture skill. That's a skill that's installed into this instance of Claude. And I'll show you how to use that. And then you have the refinements document, which you just download, and then you could upload it into your projects. And initially when you upload it, it's completely blank, but you have different sections that it will plug changes in as they happen as you're working on things. So, and you can also see that it will always set the priority on the refinement. So of refinements, any definitions or logic or instructions in the refinements doc will always override the project instructions. So this is essentially a placeholder as you're working on things to be able to make improvements and adjustments. So I'll give you like one example just to kind of put this in practice. So here I said, hey, give me the weekly cost per lead trend, and trended it out, and you can see weekday start on Monday. So I'm going to say, hey, can you change this? Can you change the week start day to Sundays? Cool. So now you can see that my week start on Sunday and end on Saturday. Great. So this is, I just did this in the chat for this report, cool. But now I'm like, okay, for this specific client, I always want my reporting to start on Sundays. So I'm going to say, can you update the project instructions for this last change using the, and then I go refinements capture skill. Hit go. Great. So it gave me a refinements file. I'm going to, unfortunately, you can't yet just save it to the project. It'll overwrite the one that's there. You can download it though. And then once downloaded, I just come here. I remove the legacy one, and I upload the newest one, refinements.md. And if we look inside the file, you can now see week start date changed to Sunday, right? So let's actually test drive this, right? Let's open a new chat. Actually, let's go to projects. Let me go here, and let's say, give me weekly CPL trend last, let's say, 8 weeks. Cool. So it generated a report, and you can see that it is using Sunday as a start date. You can also see that when it was right here, right, it's saying Sunday to Saturday. So the process works really well. It's a very cool way to keep the project instructions up to date, right? And so the idea behind this initial setup is to get the baseline, give it as much context as possible, but then evolve it, right, with this refinements workflow.